Guys, welcome back to the channel. This isn't my car. Audi UK have loaned me this car for a week. It's basically an A3 Sportback TFSI E to do a review on and stuff like that. So I'm going to be shooting another video about this, which will probably come after this one. But today, as part of that, I'm going to a charge point in the town, and I'm going to leave the car there, and the idea is I'm going to try and stick an e-bike in the back of this car and then ride back from the town on that. So I thought I'd just bring you along. So we've got a whopping 2 miles of electric range. The rain's come back, look at it out there, blooming horrible. So which one we're going to take? I think this is just going to be too much. I've got some new tyres turning up for this later actually. I'll show you those. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fit this in the boot easily of that. The easiest thing would be the scooter. I can just whip this saddle off of here and then just stick it on that. Or the other thing is the fat bike. I might try the little fat bike actually. Might as well just stick this on charge whilst I'm here as well. Right, here we go then. So it fits perfectly. It's a bit muddy. I feel a bit bad about messing up their car, but yeah, there you go. So to the charge point, take the bike out, get some footage for the bike. Whoa, feel that electric torque. I've just kicked, the engine's just kicked in. And I bet you I'm not going to be able to get charged in here. Oh no, I think there is one free. He can't hear me because I'm so quiet. Yes, that's good. There's a Range Rover here as well, on charge. Oh no, he's not actually on charge. He should be. I've seen this Range Rover on charge here before. For the cost of that car, which is probably the best part of nearly 100 grand, do you really need to like sap free energy, you know, and get 40 miles range? You're not really going to be saving a lot of money, are you? It's a 350E as well here. 4 hours 20 remaining. That is terrible. I don't know why they can't put a 7.2 kilowatt charger in the car. So then that would be halved. But I guess it's for the longevity of the batteries. They're probably using batteries that can't be fast charged, or you know, they're trying to limit how fast it's actually being charged. So time to get the bike out of the back. I actually picked up these heated gloves the other day. I'm going to do another video about these as well. These were pretty cheap, I think about 35 quid, and they've got 4,000 milliamp hour batteries in as well. I have got some really expensive RST proper leather gloves, like motorcycle gloves, but I thought these would be pretty cool for just, you know, grabbing on when you don't want to sort of wear proper full-size gloves. But these are pretty chunky. They do keep pretty warm as well. I'm pretty surprised. So I'm definitely going to be whacking them on today. It is not great out there. We won't worry about that. Let's get GoPro'd up and ready to go. Before anyone says anything, except cycles. So even though this bike only adds 250 watts, it's not actually bad. Considering how much power I usually run on these bikes, you'd think it'd feel really slow, but it's not. To be fair, it's probably running more than 250 watts actually. This is where you notice the power, or lack of it, up a hill like this. See, throttle's pinned, still having to pedal to get up. That's just pure throttle, so it would make it up here. Right, these gloves do feel warm, but they seem to have gone from red to white. So it's kind of like changed, but I've just tried cycling them rounds, and the only way you can do it is if you turn them off completely, and then they'll go back to red again. Let's just try that again. Maybe it's some sort of like power. Maybe it'll only go on the highest setting for a certain amount of time or something. I don't know. Nice and warm, definitely take the edge off. Also, that clattering you can hear, I think is the battery inside. Somebody has mentioned this before. The battery inside here has a little bit of play inside the tube, so I think it's a good idea to just wrap it with a bit of foam or something, or just like adhesive pads or something, so that it kind of goes in a bit more tight. But it's a bit annoying when you're on the kind of rough, but it's fine when you're on the straights. Right, I'm back. This is charging up nicely. So since I've gone over to Android, I'm actually able to use the VBMS without having a separate Android device. So this is pretty cool. So let's just turn that off. You can see here I've got on the big bike 22 amp hours remaining, so that's still charging up. We're charging up at 4.3 amps and yeah, 355 watts. So yeah, all is looking good on that. So this is my original battery which I built for this, the 25 amp hour one, which is built out of litre Carless cells, and it's still going strong. I shouldn't say that probably, but it's still going strong. And I'm pulling 8 kilowatts, 9 kilowatts out of it peak at the moment, which is crazy. I mean, these cells have lasted longer than any of the cells I've actually. I was just looking at the balancing, looking at the state of balancing we got. So everything's looking really good on here. 4.1s, pretty much 4.14 everywhere. There's not really much disparity between the cells. High-low difference is 0.016. So, oh, it's balancing at the moment. You can see it. It's actually balancing. Again, this is what I was talking about with BMSs. You know, when you've got a BMS on a battery, you never really know what it's actually doing. But these Bluetooth BMSs are fantastic because it means you can actually just tap in on your phone and just see what's actually going on. Also, see how much range you got left as well. This one really needs a clean. I'm going to stick this one on charge though as well. It's weird, I've left these gloves on for a few minutes now and they haven't gone to the white phase. This isn't pulsing now. I need to have a look at the instructions to see what it actually says, what that means when it's pulsing. Right, look what's turned up. Got tyres for the big bike. It's about time. I've been waiting to do this for a long time. Look at them. So these are the Sur-Ron tyres. These are actually the same tyres that Sur-Ron put on their Lightbeat and L1E, I think. So that's why I went from 19-inch. Got plenty of knobbles on there, but not too much because I don't want it to not be able to be ridden on the road without horrendous noise. So yeah, they don't look too wide either. These are 70/100s, I think. I had a bit of a nightmare trying to find tyres for those 19-inch rims that are on that Kirby bike 5000S, or like enduro bike basically. Yeah, because there's very few tyres that are sort of 19-inch. You tend to have to buy the front wheel of a pair that you normally get in a on like a trials bike or something like that. So yeah, 70/100, 19 these are. The only mission is going to be putting them on because these are pretty chunky. I haven't got any metal tyre levers here, and you've got to take the back wheel off, which I'm not really looking forward to because of the hub motor. Right guys, I'm just walking through Hartford and I've noticed this little shop called Rise Electric, and I've got Rob here, and we're obviously doing the socially distanced thing, can't go in the shop. He's just shown me this, look at this. So fold that flat again, that was ridiculously slim, isn't it?
It is a one touch. Oh, it's got it stuck there.
It's got it stuck. That's so cool. Honestly, that's brilliant. And that's a 9-bot one, is it?
Yeah, 9-bot.
That's fantastic. There. Love that. That's super futuristic, isn't it? Is that the brake then on the back?
Yeah, that's the brake. You've got everything. All your screen.
That's the your alarm thing bleeping, not the actual.
Or your display.
That's so cool. That is really cool. And you've got brake and throttle on one side. I like that. Does it come in that kind of little thing at the back?
Yeah, that's the standard. It comes in the box with.
That's brilliant. Alright. Cheers, mate. See ya. Back at the car. The light's gone out. Hopefully that means it's charged. Fully charged. Showing 28 miles now. Right, I'm back again. I've got my steel tyre levers now, so I can do the tyres, which I'm going to do in the next video after this one. It's interesting that scooter shop popping up. I'm surprised these scooter shops are kind of popping up these days with all the kind of, you know, legalities surrounding those scooters. But yeah, it's a weird one. I've spoken to a couple of other people that have been riding scooters around and stuff, and they've said that they've been handed like a little notice to sort of educate them. I think this is what the police are doing now. They're kind of, in a lot of cases, they're just handed out little notices to say, you do realise that this, you know, you're not supposed to be doing that. But again, it's a weird one. It just seems really ridiculous to me that in this day and age, this is what's happening. Okay, look, if you're on a scooter and you kind of cause a load of issues and you're swerving between traffic, then I think, yeah, you should probably be told off. But if you're walking it through pedestrian areas, if you're kind of going slow, you're not, you know, you're keeping to e-bike speed limits, things like that. I mean, why should they be enforcing that? It just seems ridiculous to me. Anyway, it's good that these shops are still popping up and they don't seem to care. They're running a business and they're doing that. So yeah, what can you say? What can you say about that? Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one.